Waiting on God is a deeply spiritual act that tests our faith and builds our character. Yet, it can also be one of the most challenging experiences in our walk with Him. The waiting season often feels painful because it requires surrendering our control, trusting in God's timing, and living with unanswered questions. However, the Bible assures us that God's delays are not His denials. They are opportunities to grow in trust and intimacy with Him. The waiting period can be difficult because it challenges our natural desire for instant answers and quick solutions. Like King David, we often cry, "How long, O Lord? Will you forget me forever? How long will you hide your face from me?" Psalm 13:1. The pain of waiting arises because we may feel forgotten or question whether God has heard our prayers. But the truth is, God is never inattentive to His children. The delay is often His way of preparing us for the blessings ahead. As Isaiah reminds us, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord. As the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways and my thoughts than your thoughts." Isaiah 55:8-9. What to do during the waiting time? Waiting on God is not passive. It's a time to draw closer to Him. Philippians 4:6-7 encourages us. "Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus." God speaks to us through His Word, offering encouragement and guidance. Meditate on scriptures like Isaiah 40:31. "But those who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint." During the waiting period, serving others can help shift the focus from our struggles to God's work through us. Galatians 6:9 reminds us, "Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." Trust that God knows the perfect time for everything. Ecclesiastes 3:11 says, "He has made everything beautiful in its time." Hope is the anchor of our souls during seasons of waiting. Romans 8:25 tells us, "But if we hope for what we do not yet have, we wait for it patiently." Even when it seems like nothing is happening, God is working behind the scenes. As Psalm 37:7 exhorts, "Be still before the Lord and wait patiently for Him. Do not fret when people succeed in their ways, when they carry out their wicked schemes." Jesus Himself demonstrated the ultimate act of waiting when He trusted the Father's plan for His resurrection. This gives us confidence that waiting on God always leads to victory. In conclusion, keep trusting God. God never wastes a waiting season. He uses it to refine us, align our desires with His will, and prepare us for what lies ahead. Remember, the Lord is good to those whose hope is in Him, to the one who seeks Him. It is good to wait quietly for the salvation of the Lord. Lamentations 3:25-26. While waiting may be painful, it is also a sacred time to deepen your faith, draw closer to God, and experience His peace. Do not lose hope, for those who hope in the Lord will not be disappointed. Isaiah 49:23. Trust in God's unfailing love, and in His perfect time, He will fulfill His promises.